What up, my people? What's going on? This is Lightbourne. This is accountability day number 6, I believe it is. It should be. Yeah, it's day number 6, if I remember correctly. I think so. I hope everybody's doing good. Yesterday I ended up finishing up pretty well. Actually, it could have been better. I could have been more intense, I know myself. But I will say this, all bare minimums were handled and I did everything that was on the board for me to do. So I am proud with that. But I am looking at, as the year is going to be beginning in a few days, the new year, I am looking at making an increase to all of those bare minimums because I've been pretty good for 20 some odd days now. And I want to definitely take it up a notch. The key is always to keep progressing forward, never going backwards. So yeah, but I think yesterday is a prime example of why you always want to have just a bare minimum plan to do regardless of how you feel, whether you're high or whether you're low, on that specific day. Yesterday I felt pretty energetic, to be honest. But then throughout the day, I just noticed that, those feelings kind of went up and down. So yeah, I'm definitely glad I already have a set thing to do regardless of how I feel or whatnot. But it ended up going pretty good. I did accomplish everything that I needed to accomplish. I hope everybody's doing the same on whatever journey you may be on. I guess one thing I'd like to talk about briefly today is it is perfectly okay, and as far as I'm concerned, it's completely 100% natural to have a whole bunch of dreams. In fact, the day that you stop dreaming, or if you have gotten to the point where you have no more dreams, that is a problem. That's not living as far as I'm concerned. The key thing is to never forget the current dream or goal that you're working on currently, in place of chasing after the new dream. Now, if there's a way that you can do these things simultaneously to where they're both effective and you're able to be efficient, that's all good. But there's nothing wrong with having a dream and setting a future plan to knock it out efficiently. But you always want to complete whatever you're currently on. You don't want to have a whole bunch of halfway completed goals and dreams, and you don't want to be able to blame it on the fact that you got a new dream and now you're chasing that. So a lot of things are brought to me, pretty regularly throughout the week. And I think they're all good ideas for the most part. And I think they're all things that I would like to be a part of. But if I've already dedicated myself to something that is still incomplete, what I'm learning to do is, even though I might be excited about this situation, make an actual definite plan to complete this situation in the future upon completion of whatever else was already set up to be completed prior. So I think that's a good way to do things. You don't want to ever spread yourself too thin. One of the biggest things about goals is that you have to be successful in order to create more inspiration for yourself, or in order to feel more inspiration, or in order to be inspired. You gotta be successful at something. If your goal is to lose 5 pounds, you gotta do that in order to even think about losing 10 or 15 or 20. You have to see results to anything that you've invested your heart, your time, even your dreams and your thoughts, your ideas, whatever it is. If you spend any time doing anything, you want to see a result, and it's better to see that result as soon as possible. So in order to see results, you got to complete something. So, I think that's about it. You just want to remember that. You got to follow things through to their completion. And it's amazing how you'll be inspired to do the next thing even more so. Don't just go off your emotions, but allow yourself to finish and complete things. Make plans and execute them all the way through. And it's a great thing. I can personally tell you that. That's about it for today. Again, I hope everybody's good. Let's all stay focused. This is Lightbourne. Remember, always respect time, and I will see you tomorrow, God willing. Peace.